always look for, and you know, people don't see it on org charts very much, but first thing I want to see is how long people have been working there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I want to know, you know, if we have a turnover problem or people,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That tells you a lot about a business.
Right.
You know, when I sit down and we look at the org chart, that's the first thing we do. We'll sit down and we'll look at the org chart, and we can spend 2.5, 3 hours just on the org chart, because it takes us to a lot of different places. And to your point, Bob, we want to see what the span of control is, right? I mean, how many people are being managed by a manager? And sometimes you find positions like, what's that position?
Exactly. Right.
Are you really big enough revenue wise to justify that position?
Sure.
Right. So those are some of the things you look at. Then when you get to the P&L, and now you start seeing some of the labor, it makes sense where some of that overhead costs and things like that are coming from.
Yeah.
Right?
Is that the biggest problem you still seeing come? I mean, I feel like this has been going on forever. They're just too office heavy. Is that still the case?
It still is. You know, sometimes, you know, owners, they're entrepreneurs, you know, they're seeing, you know, they got their BHAGs, and you know, they got these, you know, great goals of where they want to be, and they start building the overhead before they're building the revenue.
Right.
So they got this solid foundation, right?
Sure.
For when they are $20 million, but you're only 10. Right. So let's have the overhead for $9 million and do $10 million and make a lot of money.
Right.
Instead of having the overhead for $20 million